There's a tussle at the top today in League One as first place Barrow take on second place MK Dons. We have a 2-point gap to Peterborough in third, and I'm not that bothered about the title this year. Not that I was really that bothered about it last year. Promotion is all that matters, so top 2 is fine, but still very close to those playoff spots and below still as well. Not safe by any stretch, and there's still a long way to go. MK Dons are as of yet unbeaten so far this season. As you can see there, 6 wins, 6 draws. So if they can start turning those draws into wins and go on a real unbeaten run, not that 12 games isn't to be snubbed, then they might run away with the title. We will find out today how good they can be. We beat Peterborough. We got hammered by Sunderland. We beat Portsmouth. So, Christ, it could go any which way today. The league title is very tight, though, obviously, with all of the other different sides chasing us down towards even as far as Fleetwood on 18 points in 10th. That's only 7 points away. And we do face Fleetwood today, as well as Ipswich, Accrington Stanley, and Crewe as well. We'll probably play MK Dons, then sim with Rotato, and play the remaining 2. Although I might play the one against Ipswich at home and sim Accrington Stanley. We shall wait and see. I've made a couple of adjustments as per your feedback continually again. I've called up where are we? Grasso to the squad now, as he will become our backup right back, and Abdelli is being retrained to left back because he has a left foot, or he is left-footed and only has a 3-star weak foot at present. So he's going to be our Rotato left back, and obviously being higher rated than Campbell at the right, but lower rated than Prince at the left, that again also makes sense. And that means that Grasso will be our rotation right back. So more changes to the squad as per your feedback, so please do keep that coming. You can see that we're going to be missing Alho and Pumphrey for this next game against MK Dons, so it's not going to be straightforward. Please do drop the video a like rating if you enjoy and you're looking forward to this save continuing, moving forward into the rest of the League 2 season. We did have a little bit of a drop-off in the past couple of episodes. We didn't hit that 1,000 like mark, so please do continue to hit the thumbs up if you're enjoying this save, because I was a noticeable difference in views and sub growth and progression of the channel when those likes dropped off. So please do continue. I'd very much appreciate it. Right, Berger is in. That's fine. Costa is in. That's fine. And now it's time to take on MK Dons away from home. Not an easy fixture, especially with the fact that they're unbeaten so far this season. But let's see if we can't add a 1 into that losses column for them. Good interception by Bull. Costa brings it down and holds off the man behind him well. Tudor will look for Salim here. I tried to commit to that. The other side of the defender, and it didn't go well for me. Sorry, Nola. They're playing 5 at the back. MK Dons, which is what we struggled against with Forest Green, I'm pretty sure. O'Reilly's just written me off there. So I'm not sure how well this is going to go. Sunderland didn't play a 5 at the back, I'm pretty sure. Although I get the feeling it wouldn't have mattered what formation Sunderland played. They still would have won that game convincingly well. O'Reilly, tackled by Prince, will deny them the corner. I'll actually try and loft this forward and look for Tudor to come short, and then Bull can get in behind. I've added him some long sleeves at your request as well to be a bit more Cristiano Ronaldo-esque. And we'll look for Tudor in the middle, who shrugged off the defender. Oh, and that hit an arm! The referee's pointed to the spot. Handball given. Penalty Barrow. Tudor's there applauding the referee for the decision. We'll have a look at the replay. Harry Darling, the former Cambridge United man. Arms were up. That hit a leg, didn't it? I'm going to have a look at this. Right, the ball's going to come in here from Tudor. Now, does this hit an arm? Oh, it does. It just hits his hand first. Look, just there. He punches it onto his leg. It does, obviously, graphically, it doesn't actually show the hit of the ball on the hand, but it hit the hitbox for the arm, and that's why the referee has given the penalty. It was handball. You can see how frustrated the defender is as well. And Lucas Bull will step up. Oh, last time I put a penalty there, it got saved. I'm not going to pop it up there. Let's pop it on the left-hand side instead. Lucas Bull, time it. Whoa! Just underneath the bar. Barrow 1, MK Dons 0, and in the battle of top versus second, it's top that leads. Oh, Salim in the way. That's pinged free to Prince. Costa. Oh, tried to get there in the midfield. Couldn't make connection. Interception failed, but they've kept position defensively. We find Costa on the overlap. I need support. Tudor is there. And look at the run of Pope. He's got great agility and balance, but he can't find the space. McMullen. Tudor's there. Oh, Tudor maybe found by Costa. Onside. Tudor! Great save by Fisher. He'll fall free to Salem. Barrow 2, MK Dons 0. This is the reverse of Sunderland. We've turned it around. They can't believe it in the stands. We lead by 2. O'Reilly, a little back heel. Only just worked out with the right back. And Sorinola will get this to O'Reilly again. But now Sorinola's darted inside. He's not got the support. He's showing some good footwork though. And he does eventually find Sorinola. Here's Hiram Boateng to Kasumu. Bit of space. Trying to put him off there with McMullen. Fraser back to Kasumu again. Forcing them backwards. Good defensive shape from us so far in this game. Costa steps in, but it falls free to Boateng again. Oh, and I can't change player quickly enough, but thankfully Montero da Costa makes the save. Oh, dear me. Kasumu with the corner. I thought when he got away from me then that might have been danger. Oh, that still could be danger and is. Mason flicks it home at the near post. I don't know what happened with being in control of the player there. I felt like I was in control of the man at the near post, Salim. Well, it might have been Pope, actually. And then the last minute, it just changed and changed me to the man behind. So I couldn't jump with the man in front. Whether Pope would have got there or not, I'm not sure. It's a brilliant flicked on header. Now, surely Pope would have risen to get to that. Take nothing away from the header, though. Wonderful finish. MK Dons are perhaps back in the game in the 33rd minute as Mason halves the deficit. Is Sorinola forward from right back. Right wing back. Get to that burger. That hit an arm of Mason. But the referee has played advantage. Forward to Pope. There's a goal in the Portsmouth game. I'm not sure who they're playing, but Pompey have taken a 2-0 lead against Wigan. Oh, as we come so very close to a 2-goal lead here by 3-1. Oh, very nearly. Very unlucky there, the striker. Mason, stolen away by Jenkins. We'll try and still get that 3rd goal if we can. Look at Bull busting a gut on the left-hand side. Oh, he's beaten the man. Oh, can't find the ball through though, unfortunately. We're getting close to a 3rd, and I think 3 would finish them off. They just can't seem to get rid of the ball at the minute, MK Dons, but now they should do. And then quickly inside, Tudor's making the run. Just not sure if he's going to run offside or not. Poke that there, looking for Bull. And Salim could be available at the back post. Oh, he just didn't react to it! Sammer, the ball is right in front of you, pal. Swing a leg at it, mate. That's surely 3-1 if he commits there. Diving header, a jumping volley, something, anything to finish the game off. In the game midweek, Peterborough take a 2-0 lead against Bristol Rovers, so it is vital that we get the victory here to stay top. So if they pull an equaliser here, MK Dons, then we will be caught by Borough. But we won't be caught by MK Dons today. Tudor's buried that. 3-1 the lead. We will extend our lead over MK Dons from a point to 4, and Peterborough will have to settle for 2nd spot only, and still a 2-point gap to us. Harvey inside to Kasumu, lofted over the top looking for Fraser. Ball, oh, that's very well delivered, and Mason brings it down. Big save, Montero da Costa. Big save. Picked out beautifully in the middle, the attacker. Both defenders caught underneath the ball. It's a decent delivery again, and for a second time they're going to settle for another corner. He didn't want to keep that in there. Fraser would try and whip it back into the middle or drill it across, looking for any sort of touch, whether it be from a player from his own team or maybe risking an own goal if someone just throws a toe out. But now we're going to catch them on the counter from their own corner. Just need Sammer to stay onside. I think he just did. Was very close. He's beaten the defender on his left foot from distance. He's certainly been improving with these long shots, hasn't he? Sammer Salim. Up we go, please. We've not got Pumphrey to aim for, but time will tick away now. That'll be game for us. We're going to get ourselves 3 points here. Prince from right back. Oh, actually, from left back on his right foot even. There we go, final whistle. A 3-1 win away from home at MK Dons. That'll do very nicely. Peterborough will winning their game, so the gap will still only remain within 1 game's space behind us. Ipswich beat Rochdale. Crewe was our next opponent. They just won 2-0 away from home against Gillingham by the looks of things. MK Dons slipped to 5th now. We have a 3-point gap to Sunderland in 3rd. And of course that is where the playoffs start. Brilliant, Gavin Jenkins. Well done, mate. Appreciate that. Rotato. Have a crack at it. I am just going to double check that I am developing Bututu as a striker. I'm not. I could have sworn we were training him as a striker. 2 weeks. I was like, hang on a minute. 300 weeks? Right. I thought I'd done that sooner. I apologise. I genuinely thought we already had Fleetwood Town on his way towards... I'm going to trip over there. Oh, he scored! Fleetwood Town! I'm going to trip over his name so much, aren't I, over the course of this career mode. We get a win against Crewe, which could be very, very important. A Gormley transfer bid now. £800,000. Was that plus a player? No, just 800 grand. David Gormley. Do I let him go? Probably. Maybe when Gormley leaves, I sign George Bilson. I know there have been some people clamouring for me to actually go and make that signing. So maybe we actually go and do that now. If Gormley obviously accepts the contract bid. We'll wait and see. Bull, Mason, Vaughan, Pope. I don't know if I even need a spare winger, but we'll wait and see. If I do need someone... Do I play this one against Ipswich? They are slightly tired. Yeah, go on then. We'll play Ipswich. Ipswich is a relatively large game for this level. We'll play Ipswich. We'll see Macquarie and Stanley, and we'll play Fleetwood, who were probably the higher rated of the final two. Right, at home next then, against the Tractor Boys. It's Barrow Boys versus Tractor Boys. McMullen across to Jenkins, and we'll try and build quickly here. Bull into Tudor and Salem. It's a good run by Pope. I just didn't quite see it quickly enough. McMullen across to Alho. Good to have him back in the starting lineup. Tudor's in. And I see the man at the back post. I could have gone for the shot across goal. Either the shot or the pass was probably going to be blocked, though. Right, Pumphrey's back. Let's aim for Rodri. And when Rodri's up, we sometimes score, but not always. Pope, his shot is well blocked as well. And they'll calmly work it away, Ipswich. A side that should be better than they have been in real life at this level this season. And to be fair, probably should be better than they have been in this save at this level. So fine. League One here in this Barrow Boys save, but they're still in League One. I don't know whether they went up to come back down again. I don't think so. I can't recall, actually, but pretty sure they've been at this level continually. But they're a side that certainly should be at Championship level at the very least. Big side, Ipswich. UEFA Cup winners 40 years ago, of course, which is why they have that commemorative mark underneath their badge this year. You'll notice it on the kit if we see a cutscene. Vincent Young, oh, he's done really well there. Andre Dazelle, good save. It's going to fall to Idris El Mizuni, who's offside, thankfully. Was on loan at Cambridge recently, Mizuni, and that is tight, but the right call. Andre Dazelle nearly giving them a 1-0 lead. El Mizuni nearly giving them a 1-0 lead, but no goals yet. Runners on the right. Nolan dinking it into the middle, though. Hawkins around the corner to Dazelle. Falami. Oh. Keeper caught in no man's land. Offside again. 2 goals for Ipswich here. The first one was... He doesn't want to admit it. That finally, he's seen the offside flag. He's just shrugging off all of his teammates. They're like, mate, you're offside, pal. You're offside. It's like, no. We have scored a goal. The first one was tight but correct. That one, tight but correct. Ipswich, so unlucky so far. Just not quite timing their runs well enough. 2 Jeez, that was a terrible pass. 2 let-offs for us so far in this game. We can't let Ipswich continue to put the ball in the back of the net because eventually one of them is going to actually count. Hawkins out to Vincent Young. Only 25 minutes played so far. We could be out of sight. El Mizuni. Nicely around the corner to Dazelle. I'm worried about the shot. I'm worried about the square. He's gone for the shot and Montero da Costa saves it at the near post. He'll take the corner himself here. Andre's been a key player for them creatively in this fixture so far. And Hawkins, I think, was underneath that. He was over the bar. No goal again. I feel bad for Ipswich if we batter them now, but we're building well here. And Tudor could be found in the middle again. Just a little dink. There you go. Oh, Thomas Holy. What a save. Thomas Holy makes a brilliant stop. He's like 6'7", so it's going to be hard to get it past him. But, oh, the reactions. Definitely had to move the arm towards it. It wasn't just hit straight at him. Sunderland have just taken a 2-0 lead in their playoff semi-final second leg to level it up at 2-2 on aggregate as we're trying to take a 1-0 lead here. But whilst the goals are flying in and the stadium are light, it looks like it may well have been an own goal. As the goals are flying in and the stadium are light, they are not flying in at Barrow Boy Lane. But can we grab one now? Salem, I'm not going to go. Oh, no, I can't get one to go in now. 10 minutes till half-time. Still 0-0 here. Corner for Ipswich. Nolan to put it into the middle. In the mixer. Lofted. High. Hawkins. Brilliant header. One over the bar earlier. Finally, Ipswich have the ball in the back of the net and it counts. We are 1-0 down at last, almost. For the Ipswich fans' point of view, they've been the better side. We've barely really threatened at the other end. Other than that one chance where Holy pulled out a brilliant save. But that was perfectly placed onto the head of Hawkins, who perfectly placed it into the back of the net. The let-offs have run out. And it's 1-0 Ipswich. Out to Mizuni. The overlap on the outside had me worried. That ball through there has got me worried. This is going to be 2. No, it's not. Not very often does Da Costa make saves in those scenarios. Almost always they fly in the bottom corner, but he's just thrown his left leg at that. Jenkins is going off because he's got a knock. And Tudor's coming off for Fleetwood Town to try and make the difference up top. Quiet game from Tudor on this occasion. Nolan with a decent delivery. Hawkins very nearly did it again. I don't know if it was keeper or defender, but someone kept that out. Nolan will try again. Hawkins is just a monster. You can see him battling away with Pumphrey in the middle. Can we win this one? Prince, I think, did win that header. It will fall to Nolan. He's trying to almost win another corner by tempting me into the tackle. Bishop will be careful here not to get sent off if I do end up dangling a leg and fouling the man. Rivas, they almost fancy themselves from set pieces, don't they? The way they keep dawdling in the corner, almost looking for the challenge to try and win the foul. Oh, very nearly through to Lucas Bull, but Chambers cuts it out nicely. We're running out of time here. Barrow 0, Ipswich 1, continually with less than 20 minutes to go now, and still Ipswich are the ones that pile forward. Could quite easily be 3-0 in this fixture as well if they hadn't, well, even 4 with the clearance off the line, they hadn't had some misfortune in front of goal. But if we are to get a point, it would be a very, very lucky one. Caden Jackson off the bench for Ipswich. Pope looking for the ball through to Salem, who spins well. Fleetwood Town is with me. Can't be found, though. It's just not my day today in this fixture. Or can it be? Fleetwood Town finds Salem, who's beaten the defender. It's a poor touch. Lucas Ball! No! Thomas Holy to... Nice. The winger. And he's determined to keep this clean sheet. Nolan with a good clearance. Falls to Salem. Oh, McMullen. Berger's run into that. Prince, McMullen, looking for the man out wide. It's not going to find him. We should win that with Berger, and we do, but Prince isn't going to win that foot race. God, it's just going to get away from us, isn't it? We are not going to get anything from this game against Ipswich. Try we might. No dice. No luck. It's going to be game. Oh, nearly intercepted that. Vincent Young trying to force him down the line. Don't want to give away a corner. Very nearly gave away a penalty. Dozel, Bishop, good block. Prince, it has to be now. Quickly forward. Referee's going to blow his whistle. We're going to lose 1-0 to Ipswich. We don't deserve anything else from that fixture, I have to be honest. They were by far the better side, and we struggled throughout. They could have had 3 or 4, and the stats tell the full story. MK Dons lose again, though. It's his huge Sunderland draw as well. I didn't see Peterborough's result. We get lucky. So very lucky. Peterborough also lose by the looks of things. The gap is still 3 points. Let's have a quick look. Peterborough's result on that match day, they drew 1-1 with Blackpool. So the gap is 3 points at the top to Portsmouth and Peterborough, and then a further 2 to Sunderland and Crawley. And now we've 6th place Fleetwood next. So it doesn't get any easier. And a transfer bid for Kelly. I think it's high time we actually let him go, don't you think? And player injured. Jenkins is out for 5 days. He will be fit for the next fixture. That's not a problem. Right. Training, then Fleetwood. We have a little bit of a gap points-wise to make another mistake, have another slip-up, but I'd certainly hope that we don't. Changing Palmieri to a CDM, aren't we here? And much better as a CDM. Up 6 from 54 to 60. And we will continue to train him as a ball-winning midfielder, I think. I could do with his passing being a little bit better. There you go. Anchorman might be decent. Or defensive midfielder. I want to train his passing too. We'll go for Anchorman. It's going to take 9 weeks. It'll up his weak foot as well. Okay. Continually, Palmieri looks like he might be, or Palmieri, might be a decent grower. Good all-rounder by the looks of things, but will he actually excel anywhere? Maybe. We'll wait and see. Right, Fleetwood next. Could really do with avoiding defeat on that occasion. We got very lucky in that last game. That will not happen very often. When we lose games, other sides aren't going to let us off the hook by losing or dropping points themselves. I forgot about the Accrington Stanley game, didn't I? Gormley has now been sold and moved on, so he's no longer in the squad. So I may need to call up some more players from the youth squad sooner rather than later, although hopefully we should be able to deal with everything until that month of month of December, where it's going to get very busy. But October and November, certainly manageable. This should be a comfortable victory on paper. It's not, it's a draw. We only just snuck it with Alho equalising very late on in the 89th minute. Stevenage lose, but MK Dons win. What happened with Peterborough and Portsmouth? I didn't see that. They're close to within 1 point. They won as we dropped points against Aki Stanley. Proud of you, Paul. Keep it up, mate. Kelly sold. He's gone. And a bid for Pope again, this time from Brentford. Nope. I want to keep my first team players here. Thank you very much. This is not the save for realism. This is the save for the... Wow, everybody wants Pope, apparently. This is the save for the youth academy to have its moment, to have its day, for these youngsters to take us from bottom to top. Andrew dinks that inside to Camps. Down the line here to Batty. Nearly half an hour in and no goalmouth action to bring to you so far from this one. We have rotated the 11 a little bit. I did say in the last episode I wanted to rotate a bit more than I have been, and I still haven't rotated as much as I might have liked to in today's episode, but you can see out on the left hand side here Mason is getting a game, as it has been a quiet episode actually for Ball, and Mason will deliver this ball looking for Salim at the back post. Hill gets there to clear it away. We'll have the corner also in the starting lineup. Butu Tau up top for Tudor, Vaughan on the right as well, and Berger at centre-back, as we look to give some extra players some more play time so as they can continue their growth. Prince is up with an excellent header though, and finally we do have some goalmouth action to bring to you. A brilliant header. Normally it's Pumphrey that's the man offering the danger, but from, well, about the penalty spot, if not further out. It was pretty much on the penalty spot. Brilliant header into the bottom right corner, and we take a lead. The first proper shot of the game. Excellent header. Or maybe we should aim for Prince more often. That's one of the best headers we've scored. 1-0. Andrew lofted into Camps. Oh, leapt in there around her to win that, but it won't fall free for him. Andrew just keeps that in play. Hill lifted into the middle. They've had a lot of the ball, Fleetwood, but as you can see, shots on target 0. To be fair for us, shots on target 1. The only goal of the game, the only shot on target of the game. Andrew, oh, it's a big fight with Campbell, but Andrew does win it. And there's the support on the edge of the box. Mateta back to Camps. Left a bit of space for Batty here. Wasn't good from me. Camps again into the box. Dangerous, but we've gotten away with it and gotten the ball away too. And Vaughan will send Salim away. Now Butu Tau's in the middle. I see the man arriving in the midfield though. Alho, squeeze it through. Oh, Mason's just offside there, I'm pretty sure. He's crashed it off the bar anyway. Oh, brilliant opportunity on the counter-attack. I just didn't quite time the pass well enough. It's my fault. We will be 1-0 up, though, at the break, however. And with the gaps behind us in the league as close as they are, glad just to have any sort of lead, and we'll take any sort of victory from this. Our goal difference is still decent. We might not be 1-0 up at the break. Andrew in the box. Don't foul him. Chesnoid. Good lad. Yes. 1-0 to Barrow at the break. Barry. Oh, stolen away from him by Mason. Just kept it in play well. Need that support though. Prince through the gap to Butu Tau. Lovely little back heel. Mason in a good position. Could we find someone on the edge of the box perhaps? Oh, it's not the best of crosses. Not even remotely close to the best of crosses. Saunders. Worried about that run on the outside, so we won't draw too many people out of position. Berger tried to get there and couldn't. Batty out wide to Andrew. Come on, give me that ball back. Don't want to lose this 1-0 lead. Don't feel comfortable with just a single goal. Never do. Into Alho. Mason, is he onside this time? I think he was. And we'll look for Butu Tau at the back post. Can he get away from the man? Yes, he can! Francois Xavier! We lead by 2. He missed a header from 6 yards with an open goal in front of him when he was unmarked in a previous game. But on this occasion, under pressure, with a difficult cross at the back post, he has managed to put it in the back of the net. Lovely ball by Mason to find him, perfectly weighted. Just shrugs off the defender, and he's done much better this time with the header. To be fair, the way it's come off his head is probably the same angle that it was when he missed his header in the other game. It's just that this time he's a bit more to the right, so the angle hasn't taken it past the post and it's gone in. We lead by 2 goals. Francois Xavier, Fleetwood Town, his second goal of the season, and we have a second goal of the game. That's a hell of a ball out to Andrew, who brings it down brilliantly. Excellent chest control. Bristol Rovers take the lead against Sunderland. That could be a huge game. Camps here, lifting that nicely into Garner, who turns and finds Saunders, and very nearly, it has still fallen free. Garner fires it wide. Fleetwood with the chance to pull the game back within their grasp, but they've missed it, thankfully. We haven't been amazing today in this one, but at least we've shown some sort of reaction to the game against Ipswich. Lifted in, Saunders. Coots, the ball out wide is the obvious one to Barry. There's Coots again, no, it's Holgate. Garner, they've got so many over here. Saunders, how they haven't scored there with an extra man, I don't know. They probably won't get a better chance, Fleetwood. Oh, do we make any more changes? Abdelli on for Campbell, maybe, perhaps. Right, 2-0. Trying to hold on to what we've got. Probably the most important thing. If we can add a third here, then that really would be game over. Pumphrey from a corner, perhaps, instead. Oh, it just hit Berger. Went goalwards, but it won't go in. McMullen. Oh, I tried to squeeze it forward, and they've closed it down well, and Pumphrey intercepts that nicely as well. You see they're up to their pressing game here, Fleetwood. But we're playing around it at the moment. Is that a foul? The referee says no, and play on. Saunders. Oh, I flattened him. Absolutely flattened the man, but again, the referee waves play on. Strike! Good save. Again, a man free. You can see him. He's like, oh, I'm over here, mate! Fleetwood wasting the chance to utilise an extra man on that far side on 2 occasions now. Oh, I had no idea where that was going, but it has gone out for a goal kick. We'll get victory here, so we will maintain our top of the league status, but we will be at most 4 points clear, and arguably, probably, not even that far, because there was only a point for 2 sides below us, and you'd imagine at least one of them has won. Keeper's come for that well and punched nicely. Good touch by Morris to get it under control. Can they get themselves a consolation? It would be nothing more at this stage. Morris into the box. They might do. No, not with a header like that from Paul Coots. That's definitely the final whistle. Definitely wide. Definitely 2-0. Definitely 3 points for us. Xavier, or Francois Xavier, not needed to get that second goal. Looking for MK Dons, drew 0-0. Looking for Peterborough and Portsmouth. Portsmouth win. Peterborough lose. Oh, Peterborough letting us off the hook here. They keep dropping points. Who was it against this time? Into November we push. We'll have a couple of young scout reports before we end the episode, so don't go anywhere just yet, lads. If you haven't dropped the video a like by this point, though, please do. Peterborough lost at home to Charlton, who were there or thereabouts, weren't they? They're in 10th. They're only 3 points off the playoffs. Crewe only 3 points off third. Borough 3 points off second. Looks like it's ourselves and Portsmouth. MK Dons, they were 6-6-0. It's now 7-7-3. They've lost 3 games today. Lincoln just had a penalty saved in the playoff semi-final above me, though they have already put themselves 3-2 up on aggregate by pulling it back to 2-1. Plenty of drama in the Football League playoffs this weekend. Plenty of drama. We had a big turnaround for Brentford yesterday in the Championship against Bournemouth. Absolutely massive. I say yesterday, as you see this, it was earlier on today for me. Turn 16 for Mulan, please. Santoro's up to 64. He's showing great growth as a centre-back. Looking forward to calling him up to the starting squad. Seedale still growing, 62 rated, but I... Dunno, mate. Not sure. What can we get from our next scout reports? We'll have a quick simulation of training as we push through towards the next game. Very simple, straightforward month next month. Only the 4 games. Right, in the youth scouts, Jack Paul is a no. Ibrahim Briggs is a maybe. Oh, he's 5'11". I've got wing backs, and to be fair, I've got centre backs now. 6'6" in midfield. Just out of pure curiosity, we'll have a look at you. Luca Elliott will be a no. Always do it 1 scout at a time, otherwise there's so many players you kind of forget who's who. 6'6". A centre forward that's 6'6". 72 acceleration, 76 sprint speed, 78 jumping, and he's got much better tackling stats than he does finishing stats. You're a really quick centre-back, mate. What are you doing at centre-forward? 52 rated striker because he's got 43 finishing. 46 finishing, sorry. 52 rated centre forward. I mean, at 6 foot... Do I try and change him to a centre back? How long? That's going to take forever, isn't it? 4 weeks it'll take to change him to a centre back. I've got so many players already at centre back. Do I really need another? I mean, 6'6". Can you really... Well, let's see. I mean, I've got so many options now. We're getting to the point where we really need to kind of stop scouting for the time being and just let things calm down a bit and see who grows where. Either that or stop just calling up those players now and kind of go back to the whole only sign someone if they're really mega high rated, like with like a value in the millions. Because we've got plenty of options now. Although nothing from Sweden on this occasion. That was really poor. Right, so tomorrow then. Plymouth, Wigan, Lincoln and Bristol Rovers. That really, considering where those sides are in the league, should be Bristol Rovers 23rd, Lincoln 19th, Plymouth 15th, and Wigan 13th. That's got to be 12 points tomorrow, surely. A couple of dodgy results today, but we do maintain our top of the table spot. That'll do for us for now, though, lads. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And, of course, make sure you're following me on Twitch for continued streams of the Football Manager series. Next stream will be tomorrow, and of course check the channel page on the second channel for anything you've missed Football Manager wise. But for now, that's all from me for today. The gap at the top still remains 1 point, but we are still top. I'll see you tomorrow.